And if you're catching this later, greetings as well. I hope you enjoy. More fun than should be allowed by law, right? All right, let's get it. Get it, get it. All right, that's up and running. All right, good morning. Welcome back. We do what we want. Morning edition. Y'all know the drill. We're on page 136. And so we were talking about energy flowing down the toilet, flowing back up. Um, yeah. So so picture if you started the anti-flush slow and sped it up through the process that fits this analogy. You have an empty toilet and you're filling it with positive energy. That whirlpool effect fills the toilet, builds upon itself, whichever version of energy is going on. Whatever we add to that becomes more. Okay. If that doesn't make sense, look at yesterday's post. You get caught up. Do it. All right. I want to use another analogy. This is one of those places where I hate the way physics operates, but there's not much we can do about it. Again, if we look at the negative energy being heavy, then gravity is going to influence it. So if negative energy is a big boulder, we start pushing that downhill in very short order, it starts rolling faster, even potentially getting to a point where it will just roll on its own energy. This also works in a positive way, but it certainly takes work. Pushing the boulder up a hill is hard to do, but if we can get it moving, possibly after several steps, and we keep pushing, the boulder will also start rolling on its own. This is why it's important not to be complacent with any of these issues that we're talking about, because if we get lazy or ignore our part in the process and stop pushing the rock uphill, then it may potentially roll over onto us on its way back down to the bottom. That makes sense? All right. In the grand scheme of the universe, for whatever reason, building on negative energy is easier than building on positive energy. Whatever effort you're willing to put into this is what you're going to get out of it. Positive energy takes efforts, but the benefits are awesome. How do I win? So, back to talking about values and what's important. How do I put this in a simple nutshell? I'll give you the answer right here. This is how I win. This is how I win every day, all the time. And this is how I live by zero fucks given. It's very simple. I trust the universe loves me. It keeps me alive. It takes care of me with or without my efforts and energies. It just does. I'm in 100% complete acknowledgement of that fact. There you go. So that's where we stop today. Again, really simply, it's, again, the pushing the rock up the hill. I don't know if that's written well enough to explain it, but if you're pushing reasonably uphill, did I shut that down? I did. Reasonably, then it rolls a little bit and then stops, right? It doesn't roll too far because it's going uphill. But if you just keep it moving, and I think we all did that as kids or something like that, obviously if you're pushing it downhill, it's going to roll on its own as well. And that's why I say the positive, negative energies. So, yeah, I don't know what happened over here with the TikTok shit can, but they're fucked today, it looks like. I don't know. Interesting. Well, I'll have to make another TikTok when I get done with this. As far as the rest of you guys, you know the drill. Real talk with Keith motherfucking Walker today at noon. Be there. And so what I've done and what I'm going to do with the gratitude list and continue with is I'm looking for like a Q&A setup. So if you have a question or something you'd like me to talk about or cover, put it in a comment box. Hit me with a DM, whatever, message, email, through the website, etc., any of that, and let me know so I can just say, here's a question from bumfuck nowhere, and they want to know this, and that's kind of the format I'm looking at for today. So I am looking for some input from you guys. as to what you want today's show to look like. And I'm always looking at, I'm going to try to focus a little more on the camera itself. I hate the fact that it's just like the sight line is just above, so I can't see. Again, I can't look at both, even though they're only this far apart. So I'll just have to trust that that's what it is. But I'm going to try to stay here just because I heard that's a better product. I don't know. Will it matter? We'll find out. Anyway, hope to catch you guys at noon and have a great day. Deuces. And then. Yeah. What happened with TikTok?